actually started with paper. So the very first client was paper. So this was a 55-year-old widow whose husband was an attorney and died leaving piles of paper. So my very first client was paper. But then I began speaking at church groups and garden clubs. And so then I began getting other kinds of things, closets and cupboards and kitchens and things like that. So that's how it started.
So then I'm sure there were times in those early clients that did you come across that dilemma is, oh my goodness, should we keep focusing on the paper or should we stop and move over here? Or did you do things in tandem?
And it all depends. This is the art of
Yep.
organizing. It does
Mhm.
not have a right or wrong way. But I think there's, first of all, the premise of this company from the beginning is clutter is postponed decisions. So it doesn't matter if you're deciding about a piece of paper or where you're deciding about an email or whether you're deciding about a scarf that's been hanging in your closet for decades and you've never worn it, that kind of thing. So so you make the decisions. Why do we have trouble? And the reason that people don't deal with it is number one, is the emotion around it, being afraid that they'll make a mistake. And we could spend a whole session on that. We're going to talk about it, but it's an emotional, it's the emotion behind it, which is very deep. But then the next part, and this is where the correlation between paper and email comes in, is you cannot declutter randomly. It just doesn't work because what ends up happening is shuffling because you pick up something, whatever it is, and you don't want to decide. And so you just shuffle it. So you get a few things done, but there's no system. So we use systems, the acronym saving you space, time, energy, and money. So there has to be a system for decluttering. And again, there is no right or wrong, but it has to be specific. And this is what the plan is, a framework.